I'm at 6387 Ringneck Drive in Dayton, Ohio. I'm doing a sanitary lateral inspection for the purchase of a home. Looking for any structural issues, anything that would be concerning to the buyer. The access point is a stack in the center right of the basement in here with the HVAC behind the hot water heater. Now the clean out is turned away from where I am. It's turned basically towards the wall in the area that is now being used as like a little exercise weight room area. And so I have to kind of make a weird little adjustment here to be able to get the camera in. I have to kind of go around the back side here to be able to get it in there. Hopefully we can get just enough on it where I'll be able to push it. A little bit of water there at the base of the stack. It's not uncommon. Usually that's where all the weight was, so it tends to drop a little bit when installed. Now this should be PVC all the way out. Oops. And so, based off the age of the home, it should be PVC all the way out. So that's to me like where it can drop there. It's probably getting ready to go out underneath the footer. So I believe there's also most likely a floor clean out in the line just before it exits the house. So maybe on the way back we can get a look at that and see where it is and maybe mark it with a piece of tape. Because it's probably got carpet above it. So far, the line looks really good. Definitely does drop a few times. You can see the angle in the bottom left hand corner. There's an angle indicator. It kind of shows how the camera is laying. Now we've switched over to, this is still PVC, but this is the SDR 35. This is more of an external outside use pipe. Slightly different rating system is all. The white interior stuff is a Schedule 40. One is a pipe, is a wall thickness, and the other one is like a ratio. But they're both PVC, and both really don't have a life expectancy at this point. A lot of times this indicates where the line transitions. The green stuff usually indicates what the developer put in, so the sewer mains and then the lines that run up onto properties. Sometimes you'll see them sticking out of the ground in a new development before a house is built. And then when the builder comes in and builds the house, they run the new sewer line out to that point and meet up with this one. Up on the main now, and here we are. So we have made it all the way out to the main at 95 feet, and the line looked great. I didn't see anything of any concern. The house is lived in, and so it's had plenty of usage. All the fixtures were already tested today, so there's all kinds of water running, so if there was any major bellies even, they would be highlighted. So the line looked really good. Didn't see any issues at all. That's what we want to see, especially at a home of this age with all this PVC expected. everything is good. A lot of the most common things we see out of PVC would be really large sunken areas. And we didn't see any of that in this case. The line looked great. Again, I'll try to look when we get back into that white Schedule 40 PVC. I'm going to try to see if we can find a floor clean out. There should be one, based off of the age of the house and the code at that time. There should be a floor clean out, which again is most likely underneath the carpet and the floor. That way, if it's ever needed, you'll be able to see where that is. Went out where I think it did. Should be right around in here. If there's not a floor clean out, I'd be very, very surprised. But I haven't seen one. So maybe there isn't one. But normally they're put in. Is that it right there? Either here or it was just at the bottom. Let's see here. Oh, there's one like right here. Let's see. You can usually tell because of the... I did not see one, so maybe I just can't really see. Right here. Yeah, I think that's it. You can see how there's a fitting here. So I think it's right here. So I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to go get a locator and mark exactly where this is with a piece of tape. Alright, so I found it. The clean out is actually visible. It's underneath the there's little benches that open on the very front wall of the basement, almost in front of where I've gone in here. But I put a piece of tape on the carpet, but if you move the carpet out of the way, you'll see the floor clean out. Inside there's a little, like I said, you open up that thing, and once there's some toys and stuff in there right now, but once those are removed, you'll be able to see very easily that the carpet is kind of bowed up. And if you pull it up, you'll see a PVC clean out cap with a little square on top that allows you to open it. And so it's exactly where the clean out is. And so if anyone ever needs to access it, they can get into it right there if there's ever any backups or anything in the sewer line. But it shouldn't be anytime soon, based off of what we've got here. Based off of what we've got here, everything looks wonderful. The line is in great shape. No issues, no structural issues. All the connections look nice and tight. Everything looked great. So Nothing of any concern or anything of even to note at this point. Like I said, other than I did mark the clean out. I did find it in the on the very front of the house, and it is inside that little storage benches with the little opening lids that open. It is down in there on the far left one. If you're facing the front of the house, if you're facing it from the outside facing the front of the house, it'd be on the farthest right one. But if you're standing in the room facing out towards the street, it'd be the farthest cubby to the left. And then underneath that carpet, you'll see the carpet bowing a little bit. You lift that up, you'll find the cap. And so, but again, everything looked wonderful, so nothing to report. So that'll end the inspection at 6387 Ring Neck Drive in Dayton, Ohio.